My next objective is to have an orbital command. Here we can see how the map looks like. It looks like we are on a tectonic plate of some sort, right? Alright. Now, this is the time where I can, for example, write a message. Watch and you left the game YouTube channel. Basically, something of that sort. Okay, now I just need to go here and build myself one of these command centers. Also a Reaper and an orbital command. Done. And then I don't have the gas, so I'm gonna go for a refinery instead. And now I have the gas, I can go and build myself a factory. Also, oh, look at that. What did we have here? It looks like I've sent my SCV in the wrong spot. It looks like I thought that I was at the lower end of the map. Alright. So that's done. My next objective is a barracks reactor. Alright. Orbital command. Here I go for probably another tech lab here. And 4 Hellions. Alright. Then the start part. Okay, I managed to avoid that probe from scouting me just now. And I'm waiting for the start part to finish. Now I'm going to build those Hellions really fast. Also a couple of Marines. I need more supply depots, a medevac, and an armor. Okay, so the medevac's here. Additional Hellions could be created. More supply depots. And at this point, it wishes me to create another command center. Well, what can I say? Probably not not a good idea. Then there's a Stim pack. So let's stop this and see if I had to build myself a second barracks in this build. So let's see. That's the first barracks that I did. Now I'm waiting to see if there is an order to build me the second barracks before I order Stimpack. So it looks like it's not. So when I was first of all issued a command here to build barracks reactor, it seems that was a mistake and that was a factory reactor. Then we get barracks tech lab, and this is probably the tech lab over here. Another barracks tech lab, which is probably tech lab for the start part. And that's pretty much the thing. And I'm going to kind of do it like that. Let's destroy this now and do it the way it was meant to be done. Okay, that's how it had to be done. Also, here I'm going to go for a bunch of medevacs. And okay, looks like things like fast travel locations have been completely messed up, and that's it.
Not enough energy.
Okay, building more units there. Some units need to be transferred around, and gonna build more refineries because that wasn't mentioned previously. Then I need to go for Terran infantry weapons, but I do not have engineering's been built, so I'm gonna build it now. Then let's see if Stimpack wasn't done yet. And what else do I need? I need the orbital commands done. That's done. Probably here. I would need another orbital command. Send a few workers to mine in the refineries. And I'm going to target this command center for the newly built SCVs. Then we have a Viking, another Marine, Terran vehicle weapons. Okay, that's vehicle weapons, that's the plating, and that's ship weapons. Vehicle weapons, okay. The next objective is the siege tank. Unfortunately, I can't do this because I don't have the factory here. And as far as I'm aware, I needed to build a factory here rather than anything else. Okay. Here I'm sending in more workers, and let's scout what does he have here. Not that many troops, but just enough for an attack. I can turn these guys into helmets now and order many more. See how they fight. We have this sort of a heavy composition force. And next Terran infantry armor level. Alright. Can't build the siege tank just yet. I need this. And another command center. Okay, additional supply depots required also. Besides that, I need to defend my area from air harassment and go for another command center. Okay. So, can I go for those siege tanks? Looks like I can. Concussive shells. Concuss. Okay, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. And now the Hellbats should do quite a bit of damage. When they're all together, they can be devastating. Also, I'm gonna go for those shells here, and I need to go for the flame. Done. Alright, Are there more upgrades that I would need? It looks like
Mineral field depleted.
I will prepare myself for another drop and fill this
Not
up
enough.
with
Research complete.
workers, with mules, I mean. Furthermore, what's next? I may need to have air defenses set up here and here. This is a very weak one turret. Two turrets are much more viable than one turret, however 3 turrets may not do that much damage if 2 turrets can't defend anyway, because they would probably come up with like 6 wide rays that could most likely deal with those 3 turrets as well as with 2, but I'm yet to confirm that. I need some air.
Research complete.
Some air stuff. Superior to the ravens. Okay, increases the starting energy of ravens. Now I'm thinking about the hotkeys. So what do I have? I have the tanks on R. I have the medevacs on T. And I'll have the banshees on G. Also I have the Viking on G also. Okay. Looks like I may as well start moving forward. Okay. Should I go for a drop? Yeah. Let's go for a drop. It's not like
Upgrade complete.
a super drop, but
Research complete.
it's fine. So basically here I'm gonna get these medevacs out of here and
Mineral field depleted.
let's get them unload here. These troops can come in on this side and start blasting. You see my force is separated into two contingents, and for example here everybody will not even unloaded. Besides, Hellbats and Marauders do not attack air units, which is a liability. I need the Marines to attack this Tempest and will prove to be not strong enough. All of my units that are left here are unable to attack air units. When I separate my army, looks like I would need at least to put the second group on one hotkey though, so that I could work things out more precisely. And that's the way it should be. It's probably all about these relatively small hotkey groups. But I know how to control units in these groups very quickly right here, consisting of like 3 rows, 4 rows. Okay, let's go. Further. And I'm gonna do this again. Okay. Now. What do we have here? Done. Going to build myself a supply depot. Then a refinery and the barracks. So the money has been calculated here quite well. Then I get 3 SCVs and an orbital command. Here a necessity, I guess, to bring these in. Now it's for the Reaper, and that's pretty much it as far as I'm aware right now. It wouldn't give me much anyway. Okay, so orbital command, the Reaper, and I can go here and build myself another command center now. So my money, as you can see, is being spent quite actively.
Command center upgrade complete.
Okay, let's drop this mule and go build a bunch of SCVs. Then I go for the factory. Alright. The factory, another refinery, an SCV, and a barracks reactor. Now everything everywhere says barracks, and I'm confused really. So I just have to kind of guess this, and why not? I'm gonna go and build myself a barracks reactor. For fine, quick marines. Then here I need to add this and build myself an orbital command. Okay, done. What's next? Here I need those Hellions, 4 Hellions.
Add-on complete.
And Barracks Tech Lab.
It
says Barracks Tech Lab, so I assume it's something else. Something else. I need the starport. Okay. Starport's done. More Hellions need to be constructed. Supply depot also. Now where to put these? I'm gonna put these onto the other side. There. Alright.
Not enough energy.
Here I misclicked, and because I didn't order him to go on the patch, he won't mine instantly. Okay, my next objective is go build more workers. So I can't really stack too many of these, but also I kind of can't really forget about them. Alright, then I'm gonna go here and build myself another command center. Even when this one wasn't filled just yet, so that's a mistake. So for now, to make it a little bit kind of easier, I'm just queuing up 2 SCVs at a time instead of one. Then I should just be queuing 1 really. Okay, so now it wants me to do the stim pack without ordering me to build a barracks. So, well, obviously that's the limitation of it not really being perfect. The build I'm talking about here. I need a siege tank, but oh, look at that. So the Reaper will blast them away a little bit, in turn making them unable to shoot, which does give me an advantage. Okay, then I go and build myself a refinery, a barracks reactor, which is unclear what exactly is that. Okay, and here I'm just gonna send the CVs to my second one. Turn infantry armor. Haven't built an engineering base just yet. A Viking, alright. Turn vehicle weapons. Done. Combat shields. Right there, combat shields, marine gains +10 life. It gives me a free stim, in theory. And a siege tank. Can't get a siege tank without a factory. Also gonna get another factory. More medivacs. Turn infantry weapons. So done. A siege tank, finally that can be done. Alright. Turn infantry armor level. Ordered. It's another siege tank. That wasn't the siege tank though, but fine, driven. I don't have the Vespine gas for it, so I'm gonna make sure that this problem will not be such a big deal in the near future. Then there on infantry armor ordered. Another siege tank, turn infantry, another command center. Okay, so building that command center right there. I'm trying to order only 1 SCV at a time, and as you can see, that would make me go there consistently, and this is surely mind-blowing. Concussive shells done. Another siege tank and a couple more of these medivacs. Also, I'm going to order other things. Okay, let's see what else I need. stem,
Has been
blue
gassed.
flame,
Upgrade
or infernal pre-igniter. However, I
base.
do hear people kind of calling it the blue flame. The Hellions need to transform, that will make them much more sturdy. And here, guess what, I do not have nearly as much.
Add-on complete.
Ready for dust off. What's going on?
Mineral field
Armed
depleted.
and ready.
Strength. Okay, I'm defending myself now from air attacks, and let's just start moving on the enemy.
For dust off. SCV ready.
And let's go here, The tanks have sieged.
Upgrade.
What else do I need to hotkey? These. The Raven, alright. Looks like they're doing this just fine. Oh wow, look at that. I think they took out one of my tanks. I need to start moving forward now.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's go up into his base, and that's what I want to do. I want to blast him through here. Done. Looks like that should be enough to make sure we have this.